All right, Kai, why don't you check this out? Sorry, we got a lot of stuff on here. So the red line you see is your hip height when you come into set. The green arrow is how I would like to see your hips kind of swing down and forward, coming out. Okay, the red dot is where your knee is. The other red dot is where your heel is. The green dot is where your knee drops to, which is good. We want to get that knee down if we can, like a little bit further. And the way you get that knee down to the green dot or below is by swinging your hips according to how that green arrow is. Okay, so you kind of, with your hips, you kind of come straight out. You do a good job transferring your weight. The one area you can improve is that back foot is not against the block. So if we just zero in on that for a second, you'll see that when you go, you're off the pedal, and then when you respond to the command, or when you start yourself, you don't go forward until that back foot compresses on the pedal. So that's something we can do to improve our start. Just get that foot flush against the pedal in your set position. All right, moving forward, let's zero in on your hips. I want to see yourself kind of swing through here. So you do drop, but we can go a little bit lower. So we want to really swing down, and then just zeroing in here. Want to see your knee drop a little bit more so we can get a parallel shin. So you do have a good shin angle here, okay, but we would like to maybe try to chase it to parallel, okay, like the videos I had sent you before with some of the elite runners. And if you follow this path here with your hips, coming down, swinging, that allows that knee to drop, okay? And then moving forward, when we get this hip down, okay, we want to subtly kind of chase our hip height up as we drive through the first 10 meters, okay? And that's really like our drive phase. So ideally, we want to be kind of low with our hips, squatty. Hips are kind of low, and that lets us keep really good angles on the bottom end with our shins. Okay, so the lower our hips are, okay, the more angled we are with our leg. Okay, the higher we are, the more difficult it is. The more difficult it is to get that angle. So think again, like your trail leg, that was a good comparison, that made sense. Okay, the tighter your trail leg, the faster it moves. So in the beginning, we want to be kind of squatted because we're still striking at or behind our hips, right? So we need to have this nice angle with our leg. Okay, but the taller we get, the lower the angle gets, if that makes sense, right? So we want to kind of stay still, hips low to the ground, so that we can accommodate these nice angles that have us striking our foot at or behind the hip. Okay, okay, backing up. See, I drew a little skeleton here. So I would like for your upper body to be more in line with yellow, which is, I know you guys have been trying to stay down, stay down, stay down. But the reason I think you go so far out with this first step is because you're trying to stay balanced by reaching out far, because you're so forward with your upper body. So to achieve the step the way I want, so from here to start stepping back before you swing that shin, I think you swing the shin, okay, because your upper body is pulling you down. So I think if you come up a little higher, it'll allow you to strike underneath your core with that first step without like swinging it out in front, if that makes sense. So if you see a little bit higher, we'll let you strike a little bit deeper behind the hip, and that's going to help you stay in that drive. So if we can be swing the hips, okay, upper body up a little higher, right, stepping down further behind and staying in that squatted position kind of for the first, several steps, I think that we'll be better off. All right, so let me clear this. I'll show you one regular speed. Okay, and then we'll do it again. Let you see slow-mo. Got the clown posse there behind you.